Welcome to this clip on the cooperation between the European Commission and national courts with regard to the enforcement of EU state aid law. After watching this video, you will be able to describe the different ways in which a national court can seek the assistance of the European Commission when dealing with state aid cases. We will go over the two ways in which national courts can seek assistance from the European Commission when dealing with state aid cases. The first one is through a request for transmission of information or an opinion to national courts. The second one is at the Commission's initiative through a submission of amicus curiae observations. Article 29, paragraph 1 of the procedural regulation provides that national courts of EU member states may request the Commission to provide them with different sorts of information needed to rule on a state aid case. Moreover, national courts may request the Commission for an opinion on the application of EU state aid rules. This opinion can cover any economic, factual or legal issue that may arise in the context of national proceedings. In its notice on the enforcement of state aid rules by national courts, the Commission mentions that national courts may ask for advice on whether a state measure constitutes state aid or whether an aid measure is unlawful. Furthermore, it may ask whether the aid measure falls under an aid scheme approved by the Commission or qualifies as existing state aid. The national court can ask whether there are exceptional circumstances preventing it from acting against unlawful state aid. Courts may also raise questions concerning the calculation of the aid advantage or illegality interest to be charged, as well as questions on a claim for damages based on EU law and on the calculation of the damages suffered. Paragraph 2 of Article 29 of the procedural regulation stipulates that the Commission may intervene ex officio in national proceedings in order to clarify how it considers EU state aid law should be applied in the pending case. However, the Commission's opinion is not binding on the national court concerned. This clip provided an overview of the cooperation between national courts and the European Commission. We discussed the two ways in which national courts can seek assistance of the European Commission. The first one being the fact that national courts can ask the Commission to provide them with different sorts of information needed to rule on a state aid case. The second cooperation mechanism is based on the amicus curiae principle, where the Commission can shed its light on how it considers EU state aid law should be applied in a concrete case. This brings us to the end of the clip on enforcement of EU state aid law by national courts. Thank you for your interest and attention.